What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Economic Events. Today, I'm going to be reading an article from the Daily Mail about betr.com. Betr.com CEO Vishal Garg, who fired 900 workers in infamous Zoom call, sees stock crash. There's a little bit of karma for you, Vishal. Let's see. Mortgage lender betr.com's shares plummeted by as much as, good lord, 95% on its first day of trading, following CEO Vishal's Garg's announcement of major layoffs via Zoom. Its reported loss of $1 billion in 2 years on ongoing financial challenges. The share value drop prompted trading halts 4 times within its the first 30 minutes of trading. So basically, what happens when a halt happens is, it can happen 2 ways. Either if the stock goes way too far up, or if it goes way too far down. So this one halted 4 times in a span of 30 minutes. In the first 7 to 8 minutes, they froze the trading on there because that's how bad it was doing. So just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. So that's what a halt means. Despite Garg's optimism and completion optimism of what? Good lord! After what? How could he be optimistic after this? The stock's down 95%. If the stock was trading at $100 a share at the beginning of the day, it was at $5 a share at some point. I want his confidence. That's just what I want. Take that away from this video, if anything, is get this Vishal Garg's character's confidence at least. So, despite Garg's optimism and completion of a merger, the company's stock fell dramatically. Yeah, obviously, highlighting ongoing issues including layoffs, including layoffs, allegations of mistreatment, and financial difficulties. Well, when you fire 900 people over Zoom, that sounds like mistreatment, somehow, some way. That's at least disrespectful at the very least. So, I could see that. Financial difficulties, the tumultuous events since 2021, including Garg's layoffs and accusations against employees, have negatively impacted betr.com's reputation and transition to a public company. So, betr.com is the name of the company, and the U.S. stock market has made their own bet against this company for obvious reasons. Your stock plummets 95% on its first day of trading. 30 minutes into its initial public offering, it drops or it freezes. They freeze trading 4 different times. This is just mind-boggling. I don't know. And it says here, the guy is still optimistic about it. Well, I guess if you're way down there in rock bottom, you have nowhere to go but up. So that's probably why he's so optimistic. But other than that, I don't know why he would be. But I don't know much about this company right here, other than this. I do remember reading about about 2 years ago, somebody fired 900 people through Zoom. That must have been an awkward situation. I wonder how he did it. Did he just kind of put them all together and make it pretend it was one of those, informative work meetings that we all love to have at work? So I don't know if it was something like that he did, or if he just opened the call to the 900 people and just said, "Hey, you guys are all fired. Now leave the meeting." I don't know what he did, but I kind of want to go back and see if that video is public. I probably not. It's probably through Zoom. It probably wasn't recorded or anything. So rightfully so. I'd be human. I'd be embarrassed to put that out there publicly if it was my company. So I can see why he wouldn't want to do that. But this betr.com is apparently it's a mortgage company, which to my loan officers out there that are watching, I don't need to tell you how well the real estate market is doing for you to know that already. So clearly, many of these companies, like in my previous video that you guys enjoyed about WeWork, or as I call it, We Don't Work. These mortgage companies, or these companies that are dealing with mortgages or real estate or whatever it is, they're not doing well right now. They're struggling. So I think it's going to continue to happen, and companies like this will naturally be washed out of the economic cycle. And no pun intended, better companies will be out there, unlike this one right here, who this guy Vishal. He's I don't know how many companies he had before this, but hopefully his next one is going to do a lot better than this one, and he doesn't fire everybody too soon. That would be, hopefully he learned from that not to do it in the future. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make some comments. I do read and reply to all of them, so I'm looking forward to it.